A friend of mine once challenged me that I would not be able to pay off my $82,000 in debt in 7 years. He bet me $100 that I could not do this. Long story short, I paid all of them off in 4 years, and I didn't make him pay me that $100 because I'm a nice friend like that. Instead, I have a yearly reminder go off of my phone on that particular date that we made that bet. And every time that notification pops up on my phone, I text him and tell him he's an idiot. In this video, I'm going to give you 7 money saving challenges so that you can save money faster than ever. I'll even give you a bonus one towards the end that doesn't even have to do with saving money. Hey, I'm Jarrad from Debt Free Blueprint, where I show intelligent people like you how to get out of debt and create freedom through your finances using the Debt Free Blueprint. I would love you long time if you Hulk smashed that thumbs up button. Thank you so much in advance. Let me know in the comments down below of any kind of money saving challenges that you've tried in the past that you really like and you want to let me know about. If you want more personal finance videos just like this one, then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube knows to deliver them to your beautiful face. Challenging yourself is a great way to remember that you can actually do what you think that you can do. Now, these money saving challenges can kind of keep you at the top of your game. It's kind of like an athlete practicing on days that they don't have games. You need to stay fresh and ready at all times, so why not get some practice in? The same thing goes for your money. You're working towards becoming a pro or even maintain your pro level status. So to do that, you need to be constantly challenging yourself and testing yourself just to make sure that you're still in good financial shape. Anyone can say that they could save 60% of their income, but if you're not doing it or haven't done it for an extended period of time, then I do not believe that person that's saying that. Think of it like practicing for a competition. If you ran a 10-mile race last year, then stopped training for a long run like that, then what makes you think that you'll be able to run that far again without training for it? Unless you have that Mickey Mantle gene that I heard that some people have. I don't know if I believe it though. I like money challenges to kind of keep things fresh and to switch them up a little bit. It can also give you a way to kind of stay focused on one challenge as opposed to trying to save in multiple areas in your life. It can even give you new ideas of where you can cut your spending or even where you can make more money. The cool thing is that this has the potential to last well beyond that current challenge that you set for yourself. Plus, it makes your personal finances just a little bit more fun and sort of gamifies the whole thing. I'm one of those weirdo personal finance nerds, so always having money challenges going on for someone like me is like having fantasies about discovering a new high interest yield savings account. By the way, a good one is Ally. Now, it doesn't matter how long you choose for each challenge. Some work best for a week, a month, or I've even seen some people do it for a full year. A money challenge isn't made to be forever unless you realize that you really like doing it. So as you go through this process, remind yourself that this challenge isn't forever. A 30-day challenge is not very long at all. The first money saving challenge I highly recommend trying is to keep your cards and cash at home unless you're going somewhere that you need to use them. If you don't have it, then you can't spend it. I found this super helpful when making sure that I'm not trying to find something to snack on at work. I am a fat kid at heart, and if you give me the option, then I will be more likely to go buy food that I don't really need at work. The same thing goes for if you're driving home from work and you get a little bit hungry. Even though you have food at home, you may feel like, hey, let's stop at a Chipotle real quick to grab a quick burrito. Us as humans really stink at this sort of thing, so leave all of your money at home so the decision automatically defaults to an easy, no. Now, I know some people who might be really scared to leave the house with no money, but the likelihood of you needing that money at all times is really slim. Unless you are planning to actually go to the grocery store, leave your stupid money at home. Next, don't online shop for 1 full month. 30 days. The reason I really like this one is because most of the things that we buy online we don't necessarily need right away. Because of that, you should put a little bit of a ban on yourself when it comes to online shopping. If you really feel the need to online shop, then do it. Kind of like window shopping though, but on the internet. Add things to your cart that you want to buy, then close out of the window once you're done kind of window shopping or internet window shopping. I've actually taken this one step further and unsaved all of my credit card information from my Amazon account to add a little bit more friction to the online buying process. To go one step further, I don't keep my wallet close to my computer. I personally leave it in my bedroom, which is actually 2 floors above me. So instead of being able to click that checkout button, the one-click save, I can't do it anymore because the number isn't saved on Amazon. And instead of entering my card number into the checkout area of Amazon, I have to go up 2 floors just to get the car that I would need to purchase something. I know it sounds stupid and very childish because all I have to do is walk upstairs to get my card, but just that little bit of friction helps prevent me from spending money on things that I don't really need. If you do end up online shopping, then use a service like Ebates to help you save a little bit more money. Link to sign up with Ebates is in the description. The next money challenge you can do to save more money is to choose a month where you don't spend any money on entertainment. The rule is to only allow yourself to do things that are free. Now this is going to force you to look for new ways to have fun for $0. When I did this, it opened my eyes to how many free things there were to do in my local city or even surrounding cities. Nerd alert, I found that my local library held all kinds of different talks that I probably would have never gone to before. The one that I actually really enjoyed was this dude talking about ancient Egypt. And I now know a little bit too much about the different dynasties from many of those Egyptian kingdoms that existed in the past. Hey, I warned you with the nerd alert, okay? This is also the perfect way to head to the library and start reading more. Now, I love reading, but with entertainment like Hulu and Netflix, we forget about the type of entertainment that humans have been using for years. Books. So downgrade all of your entertainment subscriptions for 30 days and start finding other alternatives, unattached from some of that technology for just a little bit. Once again, 30 days is not very long at all, so I'm sure you're going to be able to handle this. This next one gives you a little bit more freedom. I want you to choose an amount that you want to save for this month, then work your budget around achieving that number. A way you could do this is by removing the full amount from one budgeting category, or even removing a little bit of money from multiple categories. For example, I like doing this every now and again just to see how I work around spending less on things like gas or even dates. When I spend less on dates, it forces me to think of other fun ways to entertain women throughout that month. Now, I'm not gonna lie though, I've tried this on first dates and the girl will sometimes think that I'm kind of cheap until I explain what I'm doing. Then I get either one of 2 responses. She either thinks that it's fun or she thinks that I'm a straight up weirdo, which I'll agree with her that I'm a little bit different, but oh well. On to the next one. Try to get a cheaper rate. I want you to take the next 30 days and pick 1 or 2 bills to try to get them lowered. Now, these can be one-time bills or even recurring monthly bills. I've noticed that sometimes we get caught up in our day-to-day life and completely forget about really questioning how much we're paying for certain things. This easy-to-miss mistake has the potential to cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars more than you had to pay in the first place. I do this every year towards the end of the year where I call multiple companies to try to get my bills lower. Think of things like cable companies, internet companies, or even insurance companies. You can especially do this with your insurance company. If you have credit card debt, then you can even try to call to get your interest rate lowered. Or maybe you could even work on transferring your credit card balance to a 0% interest card to save you some money while you're paying off that credit card. Now, you might take a small hit on your credit when you're opening that new card, but you will save money and you can always build your credit back up over time. I also use this method to get a $100 cleaning fee removed when I rented a car a few months back because I took my pup on a road trip and she kind of left a little bit of dog hair behind that they charged me for. All it took was a 10-minute call and they removed the charge completely. No problem. The next challenge I have for you is to avoid eating out for a full month. Now, if you're like me, then this is a little bit crazy, but it is a huge money saver. I give myself 2 cheat meals per week where I go out to eat, so doing this kind of thing stinks when I'm doing a challenge, but I usually make it just fine for 30 days by eating at home. It's not the end of the world. Since I have $80 per month budgeted for cheat meals, I save an extra $80 that goes towards investing a little bit more money that particular month. Now, some people might say,
is investing $80 for 1 month gonna make me rich?
No, of course it's not, but the point of this is to challenge yourself to work out that savings muscle that everyone has and needs to work out. Lastly, I want you to pick a month where you try to make an extra $200. Now, this is actually a lot of fun if you've never done it before. There are 0 rules, except that it has to be done through a way that is legal, of course. We, of course, don't want you to lose money because we have to bail you out of jail. I've bailed enough of my friends out of jail when I was younger, so don't be calling me if you don't follow my rules, because I'm not going to come get you. I've been playing around with earning some extra money by dog sitting through rover.com or even flipping things on eBay, which I'll make videos about in the future. Let me know in the comments down below what you would do to earn an extra $200 in 30 days. Once again, I would greatly appreciate it if you Hulk smashed that thumbs up button, and don't forget to pick up your free copy of the Debt-Free Prep Workbook. Links are in the description or somewhere around the head. I've also got all kinds of links in the description for playlists that might help you with investing, making more money, saving more money, paying off debt, and improving your lifestyle. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Adios.